Hello YouTube, it's PokeWrench back again with another video, and today we're doing a grade in return. As you can see just to the side, huge stacks of returned cards. Now for this particular submission, I've used a company in the UK this time called GRADED, who are new. There's also a number of other companies launching over the coming weeks and months here in the UK. We've never had a grading company over here, so we've always been forced to send our cards overseas to America, to PSA and Beckett, and it's been, it's a refreshing touch to have someone in the country that we can send to speed up things at the moment with the pandemic on and with the crazy delays at PSA. So I decided to give GRADED a go. I've read reviews online, the majority of which are good. There's a handful of people on Facebook who have a lot of bad things to say about GRADED, and I very quickly realised that all of those comments were not backed up by anything. They'd not tried the company, they'd not tried submitting, they'd not tried grading, they'd not tried speaking to them. They simply just made their opinions up and stuck to them, which is, it's a free world, everyone can have an opinion, and that's absolutely fine. But I decided to put my money where my mouth is and use them, and not just submit one or two cards, but do quite a large grading to get a really good feel for their grading scale and the process. So in terms of submitting cards to get graded, there's two ways of doing it. You can do it directly on their website, or you can use one of their partners, who is the name of the website is PokeMerch, and that's the option I went down for this particular submission. There was an offer on of £9 per card. Process for submitting was very easy. Fill in the form online, submit it, make the payment. Once you've made the payment and you've got confirmation that it's gone through, package up the cards, send them to the GRADED office in Leeds, and then wait. As easy as that. I think the whole process for grading has taken me in the region of 3.5 weeks ish, around that. I can't remember the exact date I sent them, but it's been very, very quick, especially when the alternative was to send overseas and wait up to a year. So yeah, absolutely, really pleased so far. Communication has been really good with them. Again, send them a message on Facebook, have a response typically same day. But I think worst case scenario, 24 to 48 hours and you've got a reply. You can't really complain with that. That's really good. So if we move on to the actual slabs themselves now. So I don't know the grades yet. I've not had a proper look. I've only taken them out of the box just to make it easier for the video. And I've kept them all face down, as you can see. So nice holographic label on the back, which looks really good as the light catches it. I like that. And we'll jump into it and start actually looking at the grades. So card number 1. Nice. Jirachi, amazing rare. And we've got a 9. So as you can see, the subgrades are there as well. 9 for surfaces, 9 for centering, 9.5 for edges, and 9.5 for corners. So their grading scale works an average, if I understand that correctly. So add the 4 grades together, which in this instance would be 9 plus 9 plus 9.5 and 9.5, so that's 37. Divide that by 4, which will give you 9.25, and then it'll be rounded to the nearest, whether that's 9 or 10. And that's because they don't have a 9.5 as an overall grade, but they do use them as subgrades, which, to be fair, I think other grading companies will do the same. It's just that not all grading companies publish their subgrades. So I like that. I think the label looks really good. The slab overall looks really good. They sleeve them all as well as part of the process, which is really nice little touch. I like that. Great start. So we'll not go as slow with the rest of them, otherwise we will be here all day. So card number 2 is a 7. You know what? I can't really grumble. Look at the state of that centering. You can see how bad the centering is. So 7 for surfaces as well, is that? Yeah, again, I don't think I can really complain. Evolutions cards have always been hard to grade. And to be fair, with this first grading, I did grade a lot of stuff in here that I didn't expect 10s with. So that's an excellent. Charmander Evolutions Reverse Hollow. And yeah, it'll do. It's not too bad. Evolutions is really difficult to grade. So we'll create different piles, so hopefully not going to be too many 7s, fingers crossed. Number 3 is another Evolutions Reverse Hollow, and it's an 8 for Magneton. That's not too bad. So what did it score? Worst on centering and corners. Again, I'm not surprised to see that. That centering isn't very good at all. So I'm not overly concerned by that. So that's an 8. We've got a 7, 8, 9. Can we have a 10? Nope. We can have another 8. Reverse Hollow Charmeleon. It's a near mint 8. Another thing as well, I don't know if it shows on the camera, but they do leave the cards sleeved. You can just see the corner up here, you can see the edge of the sleeve. But that stops it sliding around. So as you can see, I'm shaking that. No movement, which is really good. Cards can get damaged quite heavily if they're able to slide around in the slab. So that says an 8, and I go again. Another 8 evolutions. This time it's a hollow with Zapdos. That looks really good, doesn't it? I've got to be honest, I really like the design of the slabs. The label looks really good. Yeah, I like that. Let's have a closer look off camera. Yeah, good. Got an 8, come on, got to be a 10 soon. So this time we can see, got a Japanese card. And it's a Blastoise. You know I love my guy Blastoise. It's a 9. Oh, could have done with a 10. Not bad though, that does look good. Especially with the black outline to the card and then the black of the label. I really like that. That's a 9. Another 9. So we've got our first 9 from Evolutions, which is good. It's got the reverse Mewtwo. Nice. Again, centering, letting it down, corners letting it down, and I can't say I'm surprised. But still, not a bad one. Another one from Evolutions, this time just the normal Mewtwo. This time again a 9. And let's keep rolling. An 8 for the Pikachu reverse. Yeah, I think I sent a handful of Evolutions cards and I didn't expect high grades for any of them. I'm happy that I've got a couple of 9s in there, to be honest. Not too bad. An 8. Another amazing rare. This time Raikou. Yeah, look at the centering. You can't really argue. Why did I send that in? Why did I send that? That was obviously going to grade terribly. That is shocking centering. Wow. But you know what? It still looks really good in the slab. Really good. Another one, a 9 again. Evolutions. See, I did try to handpick some of these ones. Let's let it down, the corners. And then centering's not perfect, which again I can't really argue with, but not by too much. Next, oh, nearly dropped it. Wow, that looks great in the slab. The Dragapult VMAX from the collection box. I like that. That looks really good in this slab. You know, the benefit of using a company here in the UK is, you know, that's a set that's not long been since come out. Wait, there we go. We've got a 10. Wow. So that's a pristine 10. If you get all 4 subgrades as 10, then it becomes a flawless 10. And then if it's a flawless 10, the reference number would start FL. So I think at the time of me recording this, there's only 7, 8 flawless cards. And there's been over, well, you can see here, this is the number of cards graded. So that this was card 3,116. And I've added 3,200 already. These have been jumbled up in the box as I've got them out. So, yeah, well over 3,000 cards graded and only around 7 flawless, which shows you how hard it is to get one. But we came close-ish, I suppose. We've got our first 10. Nice. That looks amazing. We need a pile for 10s. Hopefully 4 piles is enough and there's no 6s in here. Let's go. A 10 again. Nice. That's another one of the promos from Shining Fates. From the same collection box as the Dragapult. That looks really good. Really good. Beautiful stuff. 2 10s. 3 10s. Nice. And that's the Shining Legends Raichu. Nice, that looks great. 10, 10, 9.5, 9. Again, you know, I did I did try to pick out the slightly better ones. He's a little bit to the right though, so it's fine, but still a 10. And another 10. I wonder if these have been put in order in the box. All the 10s together, perhaps. I don't know. Zation, amazing round. Wow. That looks really good. Look at that. Yeah, I think I might have got the 10s together in the box here. Potentially. But wow, so 2 10s for the Zations. I hope I'm not going to do all of my 10s now then. Here we go. A 9 for the Alolan Vulpix from Hidden Fates. Shiny Volt. That looks really good. I think the black label looks really good with any card, to be honest. Another 9. And it's another Evolutions card. This time it's the Hitmonchan Holo. That looks good. We'll pick up the pace a little bit now that we're getting used to the slabs. Again, Evolutions, Reverse Holo Clefairy, another 9. Evate VMAX from Shining Fates from the ETB, and that's a 9. Very nice. Should we do a double? Should we do reveal 2 at the same time? Nice. That Gyarados again. I think they've picked a really good label for the colour for the label. It goes with a lot, but the state of the grades on the Gyarados, 7.5 for surfaces. And again, you know, I don't think I can complain. Because Evolutions is a shocking set for condition. And then we've got the Raikou Amazing Rare 9. Slide this stack over so we can reach it easier. And let's pick up the pace a little bit. We've got a Charizard V from Darkness Ablaze. I think I sent quite a few of these off to them. I have sent a second batch of cards off to be graded while I was waiting for these, and I think I sent quite a few of those. That's an 8 in there. Japanese again. Another Blastoise, but this time an 8. I think I only sent 2 of those off, so that means I'm not getting a 10. So I'm just going to have a little bit of a cry now. Crobat V. So again, from the collection box, we've got the Crobat VMAX, but this one, what's let it down? The corners. I suppose, yeah, that top left corner looks a little bit. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Got some focus. It's hard to see. The corner's not. In fact, both top corners. So is the chance you take, I suppose, with anything that comes out of the boxes, because it's hard to get them out without damaging them. Ooh, a Nidoking. You've got an 8. Warren, you might be interested in this one. I kind of graded this. I think I've graded a couple of Nidokings because I know that's your favourite Pokemon. So if you're watching, Warren, drop me a message. Another Charizard from Darkness Ablaze, but this time we've got a 9. Very nice. Charizard from Hidden Fates, a 9. And there's my big guy. I knew it wasn't going to get a 10. The centering's shocking. Look at how bad the centering is. So getting an 8 for centering. You know what? I'll be very honest. The grades so far seem very, very fair. Corners, an 8. Is that right? Where's that come from? I don't understand exactly. See, edges, yeah, there's a little bit of edge wear on the bottom. But for corners, what am I actually looking for? Yeah, that top corner looks a little bit miscut. It's really hard to show through the camera. You see, it's not as round as on the top bit. But you know what? A 9, that is not too bad. Like I said, I was fully expecting a poor grade on that. If I thought it could have got a 10, I'd have probably sent it to Beckett if it was perfect. Oh well, it only took me 600 packs to get it. Japanese card again. We've got the Crobat V from the Crobat Shiny Star box with the 6 packs in it. Nice, that's an 8. We'll do a double again. 2 Japanese cards. Both Crobats and both 9s. Nice. Similar grades. Nope, different subgrades, but still 9s. Another Dragapult VMAX 9. Like I said, we'll pick the pace as we go. We can't actually go through every card in detail when there's 100. Another Crobat Promo 9. Another Crobat Promo 9. I think, what did I send off of those? About 7. I'm going to slide them back a bit because I'll probably have to make another pile of 9s at this rate. But as you can see, guys, looking at the piles to the side, this isn't an easy grading process. Very, very, very few 10s so far. Oh, that looks gorgeous. The Alolan Ninetales. I think I sent 2 of these in. Where did that get let down? Centering and surfaces. Wow, that is nice. Looks really good. Another Charizard. This time it's the promo, and we have a 10. I didn't look at the grade before looking at the card, so probably a bit delayed there in reading out the grade, but nice. We've got another 10. Japanese Charizard V from the starter deck. Nice, another 9. Let's go. Another 9, another Hidden Fates Charizard. I'm getting lots of 9s. Oh, wow. Oh, 3 9.5s. 1 9 stopped that getting the 10. Wow. And the thing is, you know, that I'll address that point now, because a lot of people would look at that. If it did get the 9.5 for centering and then scored a 10 overall, people would say, well, how do you get 4 9.5s but average a 10? It's because they don't have a 9.5 grade. Just like, again, you know, PSA, for example. PSA will be checking the same metrics in the background. They don't publish subgrades on the card, but they'll be looking at the same areas, the surface, the edges, the centering, the corners, to generate the grade. And, you know, I don't know for definite the way they operate, but they'll have cases where themselves all 4 subgrades wouldn't score 10, but the overall is a 10. And that's why you'll often see PSA cards where they've got a 10, but the centering's really poor. I've seen some terribly centered PSA 10s, but it's fine because overall the card is of that quality, and the rest of the metrics have obviously lifted it up. So I like that. That looks really good. Got the Glaceon. And final on stack 2, another Raikou Amazing Rare 9. So now we're moving over to our final 2 stacks. They weren't even stacks, but we'll go a bit quicker now. We've got the Full Art Moltres Zapdos and Articuno from Hidden Fates. Very nice, 9. Another Amazing Rare Jirachi, 9. There's the other Nidoking, and we got a 9. So again, shout out to Warren. If you're interested in sorting something out for those, drop me a message. Ooh, very nice. Poliwrath 9 from Evolutions. I'll probably be hanging on to that one. A good number of these will be for sale, so if anyone sees any they like the look of. The Rayquaza 9, Amazing Rare. Very nice. Zamazenta, Amazing Rare 9. Jirachi, Amazing Rare 9. Just seems to be 1 or 2 of the subgrades that have let them down from getting 10s, so we're really short on the 10s at the moment. Another Darkness Ablaze Charizard 9. Another Hidden Fates Charizard 9. So that's got let down on centering. I don't know if there's a scratch on the card, maybe, because that's quite a poor, surfaces. That's quite a poor score for the surfaces. Let's go. Another Amazing Rare 9. I'm getting familiar with that now. Wow. I've sent a few of these off in this batch. And that's the first one we've seen, and that's got a 9. I'd absolutely love to get one of those in a 10. Let's see. Come on. The other Glaceon. And that's also a 9. The Rainbow Birds. 9. Lots of 9s. And an 8. The Zacian. Amazing Rare. Let down on surfaces. It's really difficult sometimes to see through the slab. I'll have a proper look at these off when I'm not recording though. So that's an 8. Keep rolling. A Mewtwo from Hidden Fates, 9. Jirachi, 9. I don't know if I sent about 8 of those Jirachis off. A Surfing Pikachu. We've got the 9. Nice. I wasn't going to send that in, but then thought, why not? I wanted to round it up to 100. Or the Raichu. That's the promo from Hidden Fates. That's a 9. The Celebi. Doesn't that green look really good against the label? And an 8. Another Charizard from Darkness Ablaze, 9. Got a few of those now. As I said, Darkness Ablaze Charizard, 9. Raichu promo, 9 from Shining Legends. Pick the pace up, 21 minutes in so far. Yes! Yes! There we go. There we go. We've got the 10 for the Stained Glass Birds promo. Get in. I mean, look, it shows you how difficult 10s are with this company. I've seen people saying online that they grade too leniently and then they don't grade harsh enough. Look at how many 9s I've pulled compared to 10s. That shows you that that's not the case. I'll take that. Really happy with that. Oh! We've got back-to-back. How many did I send in? I think that's the 3rd one I've seen. To be fair, I did, for the first grading, I sent in all of my favourites of these, like the ones I thought had the best chance. And then in the second grading, I've sent a load of pretty much every other one that I had. So, really happy with that. Oh, nice. Nice. We've got the 9. How good does that look? The silver of the card against the label. Phenomenal. We've got a few 10s again. And then the Venusaur gets a 9 from the starter deck. And then a 10 again with the Raichu. I've already got one of those. Or was it a 9 I had? Oh, this is saving them till the end, all the best grades. And we're on to like the final stack now. Really time to pick up the pace. This is going to be potentially one of my longest videos. We've got the Poliwrath 8 from Evolutions. The other Venusaur from the starter deck gets a 9 to go with its friend up here. Sequentially graded those two as well. Another Jirachi 9. I have to move back here, make some more room for a 3rd pile of 9s. Dragapult 9. That's from the collection box, so that goes with the Dragapult VMAX. Crobat V9 from the collection box again. I think I sent 2 of each of those. Hey! Yeah. Why is that scored low? The corners, I can't see anything with the corner. Sorry guys, just while I have a look off camera, yeah, actually. I don't think I can really argue. That's not too bad. I got the 9 overall. Happy with that. They're really difficult to grade. Wow. We've got the Skylar in a 9. Centering, got 9. Corners 8.5. Happy with that. Zacian 9. Anybody looking for amazing rares? Rayquaza 9. I thought I'd only sent 1 Rayquaza. That Crobat 9. Jesse and James 9. Scyther 9. I was expecting high for that. I was hoping to squeeze a 10, but if you can see, it's performed worse on the centering. And as you can see, it's shifted to the left. You know, you can't really argue with the grading. Am I disappointed there's not more 10s? Of course I am. Of course I'm disappointed there's not more 10s. I'd be an idiot if I didn't want more 10s. But I can't really argue the points that they're making. You know, they're centering. That's shifted heavily to the right. Yeah, look at that, how thick that border is on the right there. You can't really complain. I don't really feel like I'm being hard done to or let down. I think it's fair. The measures where the cards are scoring worse. So what's that? Surfaces. If I'm honest, you know, when I send a card to be graded, I don't overly check the surface of the card. I tend to just go by any whitening and then the centering to decide if I want to send it off or not. But there we go. Wow, that looks good. That looks really good in the slab. But an 8. So poor on corners again. You know what? I think the corner scoring is down to the production, you know. You can see the top corner, it's not that, again, it's really difficult to show through the camera, but it's not very rounded. See how it's kind of got a point to the top, just next to my finger. It's got a point there almost. So again, you know, I can't really argue. None of these grades, Flying Pikachu gets an 8. None of the grades seem unfair. Another stained glass promo, but it's a 9 this time. An 8 for the Eevee VMAX promo from the ETB. Gyarados promo, Forbidden Fates gets the 9. Have I got time for one more 10? Come on. Kyogre 8. This was a card I really wanted to try and get in a 10. I just love the card. It's not really a favourite Pokemon either, I just really like that card. Another Rayquaza. I think that's the third one. I was sure I only sent off one. That gets the 8. Getting down to the last few. The Dragapult from the collection box gets an 8. Pikachu, normal Pikachu from Evolutions gets an 8. Last few, come on. A 9 on the Kyogre this time. Okay. We're getting there. A little bit further, please. Ball Guy. Yes. I have absolutely no idea why, but I just love this card. I don't really collect trainer cards, full art trainer cards. I'm not, you know, I don't have a collection of them. I just avoid them. I tend to only have them if they're part of a set, or if not, I just sell them and chase the big cards in sets. But I really like this card for some strange reason. I guess a 9. Last 3. Is there any more 10s? Not from that one. We've got the Eevee VMAX. 9. Last 2. Have I got another 10 in here? Or have we done? Another Eevee VMAX. 9. Last card. And it is another 9 for the Eevee VMAX. You know what? I'm happy with that. But as you can see here, 3 stacks of 9s, 2 stacks of 8s, a 7, and then the 10s. So from 100 cards, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 10 10s. Got the Raichu, Ninetales, just to recap. 2 of the stained glass birds, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. Got the Charizard. Got Zacian, got 2 Zacians even. Put them there. Another Raichu, so we did get 2 of those. The Crobat and the Raikou. So, I mean, I'm not complaining. Look at the 2 amazing rares side by side. Yeah, I'll take that. I cannot grumble at all. Really, really impressed overall. Happy with the service, happy with the communication. The value of these cards seems to be creeping up as well if you look at eBay solds. So if if I'm selling some on, which I inevitably will be, then that should enable me to get a decent return on them. Will I get the same return as I get from PSA? Absolutely not. No chance. If you're grading for value. So firstly, let me summarise my experience of Get Graded, and in summary, I've loved it. I have. I'm not affiliated in any way, shape or form with Get Graded. The other UK grading companies that are about to launch, I'll probably try those out as well. I've got a big grading of 183 cards over at PCA in France as we speak, which I wouldn't have sent there if I was affiliated to Get Graded. So, there's no benefit at all to me saying nice things about them unless I mean it. I'm more than happy to call people out if I think a product's bad or if I don't like something. But my experience has been really, really positive. And yeah, like I say, if you want to grade for value, if you're grading purely to sell on, I don't grade just to sell on. I try to get 10s. So the stained glass 10s, they're mine. They're not going to be going anywhere. I'll keep those. I'll sell the 9s. I'll hang on to one of the Zacians, sell the other one. You know, so I grade to get cards that I want in 10s because I don't like anything less than a 10. I've said this before in previous videos. I've got a little bit of an OCD when it comes to things, even raw cards. I don't like keeping raw cards that aren't minty condition. It's just the way I am. Can't really help it. So yeah, if you're grading cards for value because you just want to sell on, then Get Graded probably isn't the best company for you. If you want value, and as much value as you can get, PSA, Beckett, CGC. But based on the way eBay is going with the solds and the listings, and my experience as well as the many other experiences of Get Graded which are positive, I can only see this going in one direction. And yeah, really pleased overall. So let me know what you think, guys. Which card was your favourite card? Bit gutted that did get a 7. Would have been nice to see that a little bit higher, but again, can't really grumble. So it is what it is. It's a chance you take. At least it only cost me 3 weeks to find out. So yeah, let me know what your favourite card is. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you've used Get Graded. Obviously for any American viewers, the chances are incredibly unlikely. But you know, let me know if you've heard of them, what you've heard of them, if you've used them, what you think to them. Have you got a grading with them as we speak? And yeah, my next video will be part 2 of this when the other 83 cards come back, and then after that it should be the PCA one, which is a 183 card return. There'll be potentially a few videos in between, but they'll be the next 2 grading videos. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on the little bell. I still don't know how to put, you know when people put the little subscribe thing here and it does I have to make that noise myself because I don't know how to do it. So do with the ding ding ding, and yeah, that'd be really good. Any support's really appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.